What's up? It's your boy Notorious Meat back again with another video, and today we're doing the NRL match previews and predictions for round 19. Apologies, I'm recording this a bit late, so yeah, the first game's kicked off, so I do have a bit of information in front of me which could influence what I'm going to say, so just giving you the heads up there. But anyway, I'm going to get into it. We've got the first game of the round, Cronulla Sharks up against the North Queensland Cowboys. Cowboys 4-0 up. I think about 30 odd minutes into the first half, something like that. Anyway, I'm going to go with the North Queensland Cowboys. The Cowboys to get an upset, to be honest. I just kind of got a feeling that this could be one of those games where it happens. I'm going to go 14-12 victory for Cowboys. Game number 2, Newcastle Knights up against the West Tigers at McDonald Jones. Plain and simple, I think Newcastle, they need a win just to get themselves on track, get themselves some decent form to springboard off and look to consolidate their spot in the 8. So, Knights win 24-10. Third game, South Sydney Rabbitohs versus the Dragons. Look, no Burgess brothers for the Rabbits. Gareth Wood back with the Saints. It could be a shock, you never know. Don't underestimate the Dragons in this game, but I feel that Rabbitohs should win. So I'm going to go 26-18 victory for the Rabbitohs, but don't count out St. George. Parramatta versus the Warriors at Bankwest Stadium is the next match. I think match number 4 of the round. In terms of how this could go, you never really know, because I think I've said this about Parramatta on and off camera. It almost doesn't even matter who they play. It matters which Parramatta turn up. But at home, they have predominantly been quite good. So, yeah, they have a really strong home record. I think only bested by the Melbourne Storm. But the Warriors have had, their last 3 have been pretty good. They ground out a really good win against the Sharks, 19-18. They drew with the Broncos, which is, and they beat Newcastle. So they do have some pretty impressive results on their hands. And the one game that they did lose was via a James Maloney field goal against the Panthers, who have been on an incredible run of form. So credit to the Warriors' results recently. But I think that Parramatta at Bankwest Stadium will be one of the hardest fixtures over the next few years to win. And I think Parramatta need to rebound from that Manly loss, come up with a win, and start a real good run into the finals, because they do have a set of favourable fixtures. So, based on that, I'm going to go Parramatta winning, I'll say 22-14 over the Warriors. Match number 5 of the round is the Titans versus the Broncos. This is another one of those matches where there could be an upset on the cards and Titans could just pull something out of nothing. You never know. This whole coaching situation, it's absolutely just madness at the Titans right now, but you never know what can happen sometimes. It's a crazy game, NRL, but you know what? But look, Brisbane need the win to kick on into trying to push for a top 8 spot. So I think Brisbane might just edge this one out. So I'm going to go Brisbane 22, beating the Gold Coast 18. Next match, Melbourne Storm versus the Manly Sea Eagles at Amy Park. Manly can be a real good side on their day, and they can actually do a real good job against teams. We've seen it against Parramatta last week. But, I mean, the fact is, I just don't see it against Melbourne. They have had a few poor performances during the season, and the fact is, they were dominating Parramatta for most of that game. And then they still, the tries came at the end for Parra and they weren't able to, I think anything like that, and if you give the other team anything, whether it's just those unlucky no tries or whatever, Melbourne will capitalise and sweep up on it. So I've just got to go Melbourne, especially since they're at home. I'm going to go Melbourne 24, Manly 16. Next match is the Bulldogs versus the Roosters at ANZ. Dog shocker, anybody? I kind of wish, because it would make Parramatta's run into fighting for the top 4 a bit easier, but really think the Roosters should do it. They got Jake Friend back, and look, they just need another win to get their form kicking again, going into the finals, secure that top 4 spot, and get a wrong on to be one of the comp's favourites. I just think you got to go. I mean, look, there's two ways I see this going. One, Dogs pull an absolute shock upset, or two, Roosters absolutely take them to the cleaners. So I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go with the Roosters absolute thrashing. I'm gonna go Roosters 38 to the Dogs. Excuse me, 10. And the final match of the round is the Panthers up against the Raiders. Panthers have been on a brilliant run of form, but the Raiders are a tough as nails side. And, well, this is going to be a very close match that I think either the Raiders just managed to grind out, or James Maloney comes up with another little masterpiece and the Panthers just get through. I think the Panthers camp, they should be motivated now. They want to win a premiership with James Maloney in their team before he heads off to the Super League. And you know what? Oh, I was going to say Panthers win, but I just think, look, the form has to come to an end at some stage. And I just think the Raiders will do it. I'm going to go the Raiders by 2. I'm going to go the Raiders 20 to the Panthers 18. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you leave a like, comment on the video. I'll take praise, constructive criticism, whatever. Put it down below. Subscribe to my channel. Hopefully, I'll be catching you next week. I hope, but I'm not guaranteeing it because I have been a little on and off with this series. I will admit that. And, well, I'm not going to give away too much about this, but this channel, The Notorious Migs, is up for a serious revamp soon. I think there's going to be some real changes. I am aiming to keep this series going, maybe on this channel, or maybe I start a new channel focusing on the NRL, probably like a Parramatta Fan TV, I don't know. But, yeah, this Notorious Mix is going to be up for a serious revamp. And some serious content soon. In a few months, I'm looking around the November, December mark. Some serious stuff going into 2020. I've got real plans in line. Some collaboration stuff with some other friends and YouTubers, us guys. We're at a low level where we're really trying to climb up the tree. So expect some waves to be made soon. So anyway, like I said, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let's get some subs in, guys. Come on, just hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, because I'm telling you something is gonna happen. All right, I'm not gonna give away too much yet, but get ready, guys.